There's a guy down there snagging right there.
We're gonna go down there and talk to him.
So we're here at Seward doing the silver salmon snagging. Blake and Dwayne are over there. We got the guys back in the river here fishing spinners. We're out here on the point fishing snags. So, see how it goes. Through the mountains here, where they're going to spawn out. Me and Blake are over here at Seward. Dwayne's over here too, and the wind is howling over here, but we're having a good time doing a little snagging. Where the salt water pushes in, the tide pushes in right here, and it's pushing these fish in, and we're snagging a few of them. These spawning pinks are way up here. I mean, they'll go as far as they can swim, and they'll jump up waterfalls, they'll crawl up creeks, they'll go up to little places like that one at a time. You can see the salmon making their way up the stream right here. See them going through that little cut right there. And then they're down through here. And some more right here going up. Can't make up, well, never mind which way it's coming, but we see them cutting up through each one of these pools. More and more fish. I want to show you some of the salmon in this creek. There's a lot of them are dead, have already spawned out. There's a lot more that are still heading up to spawn. Right up in here's a big pool of them. And you can see up through there, just as thick as they can be. Look at all the fins up here ahead of them. There's a big chum salmon right there. They're mostly spawned out, but most of these that are ahead of me running up through here are pinks. Pink salmon. And I mean, they are thick. And that pool right there gets about a foot deep, so there's probably a couple thousand fish in that pool right now. Just amazing, all the fish that are here. And they just keep coming in. I'll walk back out and there'll be another school coming up through here to go spawn. Beautiful place. We're down here at Seward, and I think this place we're at right now is called Campground 2. Earlier we were at 4th of July Beach, and you've probably seen that in other people's videos. Yeah, there's a big dog salmon. They're just about all spawned out. When the dogs are chums, that's what they're called, and they've got these teeth like this. They get the big old teeth. Now there's a humpy that's dying. He's spawned out. And they just spawn out and die, and then they drift back out to sea, and the birds eat them and everything else eats them. But there they are. These guys here are taking a break in the shallows, resting on their bellies. And they'll get over to the deep side and take off again. This whole area across the whole river right here is just slammed with fish that are going up the river to spawn. But then those guys are all going up that little creek as far as they can go, and they're spawning. Because all these guys go back to wherever they spawned from originally. So if they came from up this river on one of these little creeks up here, it splits 2 more times right there, then that's where they go. And then they're either milling around here waiting to go up there, or they're already coming back, or they may be just spawning right here. I mean, you can see there's 1,000 fish just in a 10-foot section right here. And the water's so shallow their backs are sticking out. It's a little bit deeper right here by the bank. You can see those guys. There's some right here. Now these look good. They probably just came out of the ocean the last day or two. See how they look a lot better than some of the other discolored ones? Here's a big humpy male, 2 big males right here, and then a bunch of females. Well guys, we decided to go on a little hike to see where this 6 Mile Creek was, and I think it was 6 miles from the van, but it's a pretty little area over here. I just should have wore some better shoes, but anyway, what's hiking in Alaska without your Crocs, right? So this is just some absolutely gorgeous scenery here though. Really unusual rock outcrop over there. And the mountains are covered with clouds on the tops. I'm gonna have to put the Crocs in 4-wheel drive to get back up this thing. Good grief. Anyway, we're about a mile from the van. We on a little fish finding excursion here, and gonna see what's down here at the river. So hang on, we'll see what we find. A lot of really neat trails here. The river is flowing. If you love fishing, please subscribe. No fish. Guarantee if you were a bear, you'd walk right in there and get one. Wow. We took a shortcut back and ended up in this swamp, and it dead ended, so now we got to go back to the other trail back up the mountain. So stay tuned. Hopefully we find our way out of here.
Right there's the beach.
This is the cliffs.
Oh.
Okay, stand right down and do a panorama. Yeah, and cool. Wait, don't get any closer, that'll come off. Step back. Step back.
What?
I'm doing a panoramic picture.
Oh.
Hey guys, we're gonna go out, see if we can't find some moose in this swamp over here near us. So stay tuned. We got the Honda Pioneer. Well, no moose yet. There's lots of moose sign here, but don't see any moose. So we're gonna ride over here a little further and see what else we see. If you love fishing, please subscribe.